Hello, viewers. Today we have Naveen with us. He is doing a Masters of Engineering in Industrial Engineering from University of Windsor. It will be exciting to know his journey as being a mechanical engineer and the path he has taken to pursue industrial engineering in the University of Windsor. So, for the viewers who have not yet subscribed the channel, please feel free to subscribe the channel. Let's get into our video today. Hello, Naveen.
Hi, bro. Hi, viewers. I'm Naveen from Kumapan level, and I'm just pursuing industrial engineering in University of Windsor, which is a reputed university in Ontario province. Hope you all know that. If you want to study or pursue masters, I just suggest this university is good for to the students who just wants to um, you know well wish in their industrial engineering or mechanical engineering fields.
Great. So generally, I used to ask about start with the first question of asking the person to introduce themselves. But I would like to start with a different question in this interview. Since you told University of Windsor, specifically you highlighted for those who want to pursue industrial engineering to select this particular university. Can you highlight the points that made you to think this way? What made University of Windsor something unique?
And to your question, I just want to add one more point. Like Windsor is located near Detroit. Like everyone knows, Detroit is home for the Ford industry, which was I think Henry Ford like like had his whole industry, manufacturing industry located in Detroit. So most of the components and parts are being supplied from Windsor, from supplier in Windsor to the Detroit. I want to add one more point is that in Windsor, Tesla battery manufacturing factory is going to be to come. For sure, 3,000 to 4,000 employees will be benefited over there, and they will get opportunity in that factory. As like I had said, like all the manufacturing and all the supplier end of Ford industry is located in Windsor. Since Ford industry is located in Detroit, which is in USA, all the parts and components are being supplied from Windsor to Detroit. Like most of the students will choose University of Windsor. Once if they get an offer from for co-op or internship, means they can work in the industries which is located in Windsor, and for sure, once after performing well in that industries, they will recruit the specific students after completing full-time studies, right? And as a battery manufacturing factory is going to come here, for sure, industrial and mechanical students will have good scope and good career in Windsor compared to other cities. I don't say other cities are bad for automotive students or mechanical students. Yeah, Windsor is good.
Right.
Yeah, Windsor is good if you just want to look for industrial and mechanical field. Yeah.
Your background so that viewers can also relate themselves with you better.
Like I just did my bachelor in mechanical engineering. So and I just worked 3 to 4 years in mechanical industries. Like its name is Genetics India Private Limited. It's an automotive industry located in Coimbatore, and it supplies pneumatic products also. So I just worked as a supply chain engineer over there. Like I used to procure materials, and I used to give materials at proper time to assembly, and I have a role to manage inventory and to control inventories, and to avoid overproduction or over inventories in final product stores or final component store, what we just call it as FC store. So as I am having supply chain management as a experience after completing my UG, after completing my bachelor's, I just want to do some masters. Like I had a salary of only 20,000 back in India, and I just felt that it's not sufficient for me, and it's not sufficient for my career growth, or and I just want to have a switch from existing. I just learned a lot from Genetics India Private Limited. I just learned how the industry works, and I just learned all the technical stuffs, technical process, and all those stuff which I didn't learn from my UGs. I just learned, academic based in UGs, but all the practical knowledge I just gained from my, company in Genetics India Private Limited. After learning all those stuffs, I just want to, update myself. I just thought like, how can I just update myself? How can I just improve my career from, from the current state? Like I just plan. So can we just decide, or can we just go for some masters? Like why can't we just go abroad studies like that? I just plan, and I just selected like different countries, and I just made a little research about all the countries, and I just got to know that Germany and France are are the best for mechanical industries and mechanical fields. If you want to learn and if you want to pursue masters for mechanical and automotive industries, I prefer and I suggest Germany and France. You guys viewers, all you viewers might know that Volkswagen, Benz, BMW, Festo. Festo is named for pneumatic field. All those companies are from German people and Germany, right? There are many universities, and I just got to know all the universities and their courses offered, and I just work for that too. I just learned A1 and A2 in German language in Goethe Zentrum. Goethe Zentrum is located in Chennai, Coimbatore, Bangalore. If you guys want to learn German language, for sure, we have to learn German
They are
language
like
if you just want.
training class. They are like coaching centers for
Yeah,
teaching German. Okay.
yeah. Goethe Zentrum is international certified institution. If you study German in any institution, you have to finally come to Goethe Zentrum to write your exam at the end of the day. So for sure, it's better to study German language in Goethe Zentrum itself. So the thing is that I just studied A1 and A2 in Goethe Zentrum, and I just passed the language, and I just applied to some of German universities. But I just some of the names I just forgot it, but I just applied like 2 to 3 universities. And after due to some personal problems, I just dropped it, and I just worked for like one more year, and again the pursuing masters induced me, and I just researched one more time, like what country I can choose for a study, and I just chose like English speaking countries like Canada, USA, UK, and Australia, and New Zealand. Uh, After knowing that stay back periods and PRs, green cards, and all those research and all those analysis, after that I just got to know that Canada is a better country to have PR and to stay back, to stay like little while after studies and after work permit. They're just giving PR easily. All you want to is like have to give some little effort. Uh, for sure, they are just giving 3 years of stay back after 2 year course, right?
Right.
So after and if we apply PR, for sure we can get PR and we can stay. Like other countries like UK, US, and Australia and New Zealand is little more difficult to get that. That's why I just choose Canada
Right.
to pursue my masters.
Right.
Once after choosing Canada, I just researched which city is best for mechanical industry, and obviously Windsor. I just chose Windsor is best for mechanical industry, as you know that many companies like Chrysler, Ford are located around the Windsor industry, and like one more company called Magna, which is a major supplier of components and parts to the car manufacturing company like Chrysler and Ford. That's why I just chose University of Windsor. If I just get a co-op in my course, it's easy for me to get into some other companies like Chrysler or whatever the supply units of Chrysler, and I can get industrial knowledge using using the experience I just got from those companies. If I choose any other universities like University of Toronto or Concordia, it would be like difficult to get a co-op over there. Yeah, Montreal is named for their software companies, right? As like that, University of Windsor is named for industrial and automotive industries.
Right. So I have a question. Like for many who doesn't know about industrial, you spoke a lot about supply chain management and
Yeah.
industrial engineering, which naturally made you a better candidate in industrial engineering. So can you please give an idea about this course, industrial engineering, as such?
Yeah. University of Windsor is the only university which is offering lean and supply chain management as a major course. I just got to know that Concordia, they're not offering Concordia University, which is located in Montreal. They're not offering lean and supply chain management. We can get supply chain management courses in PG diploma in some of the colleges, but if you want to choose universities, and if you want to do masters with major in lean and supply chain management, you can choose University of Windsor. And the other courses like engineering project management, MATLAB, and like product and elements, and the course like supplier quality control. These courses are offered by University of Windsor, which is not offered in some other universities. I prefer University of Windsor since like supply chain management is a major in my final semester,
Mm.
which I didn't got in some other universities.
Mm. Right, right. So, what kind of how was the admission process? Like, what you need to do to get into this university? What is expected?
University of Windsor is asking CGPA more than 80. Sometimes 7.5 is more than enough. Like many of our friends applied for University of Windsor with a 7.6 CGPA and 7.7 CGPA, and they got the offer. And but mostly they prefer 7 band IELTS score out of 9 band score. And one point is that mostly in Canada, all the universities prefer first come first serve basis. Like if you just want to apply for next year September or fall intake, means you have to start applying in the previous year October and November. So it's about competition, right? Like if one or two students having a same band score and same CGPA and applies for University of Windsor or in any universities, means they give offer only to the first come first serve basis. It's a point, or it's an open information, like it's open, right? I just initially applied University of Windsor in the month of February. I think it's first week of February, and I got offer after the 2 months in the month of April. I think around April 10 or something like that. Once after getting the offer, they asked us to pay 4,000 CAD of deposit to secure my seat, and they gave 20 days, 20 to 25 days as a deadline to pay my 4,000 CAD, which is 2.5 lakh in INR, and I paid within the 25 days. But some of my students couldn't able to rotate the money and couldn't able to pay 4,000 CAD within a short period of time. So they requested University of Windsor uh, registration office, and they gave the deadline. They extended the deadline. So University of Windsor is supportive in all those aspects. If you got any offer from University of Windsor, and if they ask you to pay like 4,000 CAD or 5,000 CAD as a deposit to secure your offer, if you can't, you can ask the extension for sure. Like 2 to 3 times, my friends had changed the extension like deadlines. Sorry.
Right, right.
So once after getting the offer, and you have to pay for GAC, you have to pay the first year tuition fees, and obviously have to file visa.
Right. So before filing the visa, was it necessary for you to pay the entire first year fees?
It depends on what category you're applying. If you're applying for, there are two categories, right? SDS and non-SDS category.
I mean, can you please tell us about what are those two categories?
Since it's been a 1 year, I couldn't able to remember all those
Okay.
stuff. But the thing is that SDS, there are two categories. There are SDS and non-SDS category.
Necessary for you to pay the entire 1 year fees before filing for visa, student visa?
Yeah, like I have to pay the entire 1 year fees. If I'm just doing a 2 year course, means I have to pay like 1 year of tuition fees, and I have to pay 10,000. I have to deposit 10,000 Canadian dollar as a GAC, Guaranteed Investment Certified Certification,
Okay.
and I have to apply for visa after that only. And
All right.
I don't think I don't remember whether it's SDS or non-SDS category, but if you are just going for one category, you have to pay 1 year tuition fees and you have to pay GAC. Like if you go to other one, you don't want to pay tuition fees, 1 year tuition fee as a complete,
Mm-hmm.
and uh, yeah, I think yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, how long is your course duration, and how many years of work permit will be given after you complete the course?
University of Windsor, the course duration is 16 months. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's a 4 semester, and like most of the universities go for 18 months and 2 year. But University of Windsor will complete the course within 16 months.
Mm-hmm.
And for sure, after completing your 16 month course, you will be getting a 3 year stay back
Mm-hmm.
in
So,
Canada.
is internship part of your course in 16 months?
Yeah, like every student, once after getting their offer, they used to apply for co-op and internship.
Mm-hmm.
Some students will get the co-op and internship. Some students will not. It based on their profile, academic profile, and based on the work experience, what they got after doing their UG. Like some of my friends got co-op, and they're just doing a co-op in nearby industry, as like I said before.
Right. Right. So,
And mostly, yeah,
right.
and mostly co-ops will be in the mid semester, like after the second semester. So you might be taking like three courses in the second semester and courses in final semesters, and you might be going co-op in the third semester. For like as overall, at the end of the day, you will be completing 8 courses in your industrial engineering, whatever you are doing.
Right. So, irrespective of whether you take co-op or not, is the course duration same 16 months, or if those who go for co-op, will it get extended to few more
Like
months?
yeah, for every students, it's a 16-month course. That's what I'm just saying. If a student gets a co-op means he might be doing 2 courses, which is mandatory courses like English and Maths, which is a mandatory course in first semester, and in second semester he might be taking 2 mandatory courses like engineering project management, MATLAB, and what other course he will be taking it as per his choice.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever courses he prefers, he can take it. So in second semester, he takes 3 courses, right? But the students who doesn't have co-op will take only 2 courses.
Right. So,
Yeah.
is the internships or paid internships, or are they unpaid internships? So, how do
Yeah,
they?
it's a paid
It's paid
internship. It's a
internship.
paid internship. You have to apply for internships in your second semester,
Right.
and once if you get the internship, you can go for internship at the third semester. Or if you couldn't able to get any internship
Right.
in any company, you have to do a thesis in third semester
Right.
in university itself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and finally, if the co-op student will take 3 courses in their final semester, but you know what? The students who doesn't have co-op will take only 2 courses at their final semesters.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
So, tell me about the university life in Windsor. So, what a student can expect as
yeah.
part of his university
Like
life.
in University of Windsor, if you want to excel in sports, they are completely supporting it, and like many of my friends are having organized a cricket tournament, and they have a cricket team in University of Windsor. Like University of Windsor is sponsoring the cricket team, and like athletics, they have a wide swimming pool, and they have coaches who trains students in like swimming pool, uh, and they are organizing a lot of events, sports event. Other than sports, you can uh, like you have a lot of events which will be held in every day and every month, which will all the events will be mailed to you. If you are interested, you can register and you can compete, you can excel, and you can improve your skills. And moreover, participating in events is helpful to grow your connections.
Right.
You can get exposure to Canadian students who are doing UGs here, and they have a lot of resources like CAW, Lady Library, and like Lancer Center. Lancer Center is completely meant for sports and recreational activities. And if even you can book the ground, and you can ask your friends to to have recreational activities or whatever you want. And other resources, like they are offering free foods weekly, uh, so that while offering the free foods, the students will come there and will have discuss, and they will improve the connections.
Right. Right. So, how is the cost of living in Windsor?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I just
just
want,
yeah.
yeah. Comparatively to all the cities, University of like sorry, Windsor city is very cheap. Living cost here is completely less. Like I'm just living in a private room with the rent of 375, including everything, including all the utilities, Wi-Fi,
Mm,
uh, you know, electric bills, all
mm,
all with all utilities. I'm just living.
right.
With 375 rent.
Right.
And like many students are having shared rooms, and like bus availabilities are quite easy here.
Mm-hmm.
So we have free bus passes, which is provided by University of Windsor itself, and two Walmarts are there, grocery stores like Freshco, and food basics everywhere. All grocery stores are there, and
Right.
Indian stores. If you want Indian foods, there are a lot of grocery stores. I prefer, like if you consider living cost, Windsor City is best.
Right. So,
Yeah.
how much can one expect combined of all this room rent, grocery? How much do you think a new coming student must plan for a month? How much should be his budget plan?
Like maximum, if he is spending too much, $800 is more than enough.
Right.
Yeah, let he take a room for 500
Uh-huh.
maximum. Yeah, 500 you can get a good room here
Right. Right. Right.
with private room. And like if his phone bill is like $50, it's a 550. And for sure, if he's buying a grocery for $250, it
Right.
might be end up at 800.
Right.
uh, like
Right.
it's like if you want, it's all about if you're going to cinema or if you're going to anywhere, it's not it's up to you. But if for living cost, like for his daily stuff,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
800 is more than
So
enough.
when we used to be students, we used to go to cinemas with our scene points. So here we have the
Oh,
something called scene points, right? So when you come and open a bank account, and you get the scene card, debit card or anything, and you spend the first 500, you get at that time there was a like a bonus 10,000 points, scene points. So with that you can watch at least like 6 to 7 movies. Like we used to go to whatever movies we think, but only using scene points, not by spending money.
yeah,
Right.
I think it's for Scotia Bank still
Yeah,
they are
yeah,
providing all
yeah,
those
yeah,
points,
yeah.
but CABC, for
Right,
CABC
right, right.
account
So many
holders, I
points.
don't think it's available. Yeah.
So fine, fine, yeah. So so how much is this course cost for the entire 2 year program?
Like the tuition fees for the entire 2 year
2 years, right?
is like 41,000 CAD,
Okay.
which is a little expensive when compared to other universities.
Mm.
So you have to pay 10,250 for each semesters,
Mm-hmm.
and for sure you might be paying 1 year tuition fees at the start of
Mm-hmm.
before applying visa. So once after coming here, they like you can pay at the start of the semester, or even you can pay at the end of the semester.
Right.
But if
So
you are paying at the end of the semester, a little interest will be added in your account.
right.
So it's better to pay at the start of this semester, like 10,250 at the third
Yeah,
semester
or if not, they
start.
can do
Or if
whatever
not,
they
you can pay
earn
at
part
the end of
time
the
and
third
right,
semester. A little interest will be like,
right,
probably $100 to $150. It will be,
right,
you
right.
have to pay extra.
Right, a manageable amount is something that gets
Yeah,
added on.
yeah.
But
It depends on you.
but for the filing the visa, you need to pay.
Pay
If
one
I'm
year
correct,
tuition fees.
1 year tuition fees, which if I'm correct, it is right now as per the current tuition fees, it comes to like $20,500.
Yeah, you're
Right.
right. Yeah,
Okay, okay.
yeah.
So how intense is this program? Since it is just a 16 months program, is it too intense that you don't like too many assignments, too many quizzes? That how intense is this program?
Like if you are a study guy, I don't think it would be intense for you. They have a reading week in between the
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
semesters. So in that reading week, you can no assignments will be given, no midterms will be given. It's completely meant for you. Even you can relax. You can read if you want. So in order to uh, in order to avoid mental pressure for the students, they are giving reading week in between, and most of the universities are giving summer break. Like in summer break, most of these the students go for full-time jobs, and once after that 4 month break, you have to come into your academic one more time. Option is given. Students can do their complete their course in 1 year itself.
Mm.
Like in first semester they used to take two courses, and in second semester they used to take three courses, and in third semester they used to take one more three courses.
So
At,
if they are completing
so
in
yeah,
1 year,
1 year, yeah, 1 year they can get still 3 years stay back.
uh-huh.
If you want, if you are ready to do three courses in one semester, and if you are good at studies, for sure, you can complete the whole courses in 1 year.
1 year
And this
and
is preferred.
still
Yeah,
get
this is
3 year
given by
work
University of
permit.
Windsor. Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right, right. Difficult is it to get that first job after graduating in University of Windsor. How do you see your environment from seniors or generally in university?
Like
Yeah.
yeah, after completing my studies, so like my seniors, many seniors are recruited in good companies like Bombardier and Canadian Tire and Purolator, like supply chain management. If you are in supply chain management and industrial engineering, uh, we can get easily we can get jobs easily here from here. Like we have alumni, University of Windsor alumni, and in we can ask help from your seniors. They can refer you for sure, and they are giving hands to the juniors also. And for sure, like here it's a good environment, it's a student community environment here, so you can get help from each and every students. Like today I got a help from one of my senior who just helped me in building all my resumes, making a good profile in LinkedIn. And yeah, like I could see if I just apply for a job, or if I am searching for a job, one of my senior, or one of my senior is in mutual in that company. So yeah, everywhere University of Windsor students are there. So even I can ask help from them, and I can get a proper reference if I'm applying for any companies.
Right. So, with this, how what kind of jobs do University of from this particular industrial engineering? What are the different kinds of roles that people usually go into?
Um, like students prefer supply chain management,
Mm-hmm.
and they used to go for production engineers. They used to go for supplier quality engineering, quality assurance. Yeah, like some people used go to design also. If you're just going, if you're taking mechanical engineering and automotive engineering, means you can't just go into supply chain management. You can't go into uh, yeah, yeah. You can go to quality engineering and design engineering if you take mechanical as your major. But as an industrial engineer, I can go anywhere. My choice has been broadened. Even if I just want to go to the core of my field, I can go. And if I just want to go to my supply chain, I can go. Yeah.
Right. So you just told that in Windsor it is not as easy to find a part-time job.
Yeah.
So, but generally, how do students manage? Say those who do the 16-month course or do it in 1 year, uh, don't they even get time to do part-time?
Yeah, like we used to have
From the
two courses.
hecticness
Yeah,
of the course,
yeah,
and
like we have only two classes, one class for one course, and we have classes on only 2 days per week. So all other 5 days we can do our assignments. We can prepare for our exams, and yeah, for sure we can balance our work life since we are just having only two classes and 2 days. That's two days. All the other 5 days we might be free, right? So, like most of the students go for part times in other 5 days,
right,
and like if they have classes on the morning, they used to go shifts and part time jobs in the evening.
right. So, are there on-campus jobs? Good number of on-campus jobs that on student can expect to get.
Um, I don't think so. Yeah, they are just organizing some campus interviews.
No,
It
on-campus
at
jobs
the
in the sense student can do part-time on campus itself.
Yeah, sure. You can do part times in on campus itself. There are many restaurants inside the university itself. If you want, you can apply for that. And like most of the applied science students, they used to apply for GS, graduate assistant for professors, and they are working at GS as well. Like they are just working 20 hours and 30 hours, and some of the students are working as volunteers in University of Windsor, like planting
Right,
and gardening around the universities. Like there are many you know Tim Hortons, and
right, right,
there is a restaurant called Bamberg.
hmm,
Everywhere students are
right,
working out there. Yeah.
right. So, do students, international students, doing industrial engineering, do they get scholarships from University of Windsor? Is it possible to apply during the time of admission?
Uh, I don't think they are getting scholarships from University of Windsor, but there are options which you can apply for scholarships. But in my friend circle, like no one got the scholarship from University of Windsor. But everyone, like me, I too applied for scholarships, but till now we didn't got any scholarships. Yeah.
Uh-huh. How about bursaries?
What?
Bursaries. Sometimes university gives some uh, bursaries, like some small amount, not as a scholarship, but just as something like a stipend kind of. Maybe just like
Yeah,
that. No, nothing.
like you said, like is university organizing any event like that, right?
Right.
Yeah, some of the events is being organized by University of Windsor, and students are competing and participating in the event, and winning something means
Okay.
they used to give like $500, $1,000, like whatever they're capable of,
Right. Right.
what the event is about. All.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Is there any subject that is too tough that international student must well prepare himself before coming to the university? Is there any subject of that sort?
Like most of the students feel MATLAB little difficult.
Mm-hmm.
All it is about, it's a practice. It's not about memorizing or understanding the concept. MATLAB is all about practicing and doing uh, analyzing and everything. And sometimes, if you're weak in mathematics, engineering mathematics would be a little tough at the starting, because some people might be working for 10 years, and after that they used to get offer from University of Windsor, and getting into the first course in engineering mathematics is the first course which is uh, which we don't have any choice. You have to take the engineering mathematics in your first semester itself. They feel little difficult in understanding the mathematics, all those integrations, all those
Mm.
differentiations, which we studied integration and differentiation in 12th standard in college
Mm.
first year in UG. But here it's little difficult. It's an updated version of engineering mathematics what we studied in
Right, right.
UG.
So it's
So
better to refresh
people,
some integrals and differences
yeah, yeah,
and brush up. It will be
yeah,
helpful in your first
not
semester.
alone, not integration and differentiation is not alone that. We have to update ourselves in all mathematical skills.
All right.
MATLAB and engineering mathematics are two subjects that we just all students would struggle.
Nice, nice. So
Yeah.
great that you explained a lot about the kind of career one can have. Why
Mm.
University of Windsor? So that is something eye-opening. What
Mm.
makes University of Windsor very suitable for industrial engineering course, and from what we discussed, it appears more that it is better to have some experience before taking this course for their masters, rather than coming directly from bachelor's to this particular course, especially in supply
Yeah.
chain. It's better to have some industrial experience. And and
Yeah.
and how good do they recognize Indian industrial experience, Indian experience, for Canadian job offer, like soon after graduation? How do they recognize the Indian experience?
Like I could say that we are well knowledged comparatively. I don't think Indian experience is not that much bad. Like the structure and the working is far better in India. Like I don't have any industrial experience here, but they prefer industries Indian experience here.
Oh,
Like
so
if I
some
am applying,
companies do.
yeah.
Why I ask this question is some companies specifically ask for Canadian experience. So from that context, Indian industrial experience, how do the companies value that experience? Something that I would like to.
I don't have any knowledge about that since I didn't got into any Canadian
Right.
companies till now. But I'm just getting calls from companies.
All right.
Even though if I'm all my profile is says about Indian experience, I'm getting calls.
Great. That's really great
Yeah,
to know.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Great that you shared a lot of information. Is there something that
yeah.
you would like to specifically share with our viewers, that kind of something that when you look back that you wish to have done, that you would like to share it with viewers, that it's always better to have some general idea of
Yeah,
what they
like
expect?
yeah, I just want all the students like don't fed up what you are now. There are always ways that we can just motivate ourselves and update ourselves. I just came here after after a lot of losses. I just worked like for I started my career and I just worked in a indoor shell company. Probably you might know since you are from Coimbatore, for a salary of just 5,500. This is 5,500 was the first salary in 2017. It's like hell. Yeah, I just started from there. I just switched to genetics once after 1 year, and I just got a pay like 15,000. And while I'm just came here, the last pay that I got was like 18,500. This was my last pay. I could see good growth here in Canada. So all I just want to say is that don't lose your hope. There is always one more choice. Uh, so don't leave that. Just grab that and work for yourself. I always suggest you to do masters if you're watching this video and struggling over there, because yeah, for sure we can get knowledge from here, and we can work for a little while here, and we can give all the inputs to India once after gaining experience here. Yeah, this is all I just want to
Yeah,
say.
great words, like motivating yourself and passion, pursuing with
Yeah,
passion are the ones that will guide us all throughout the life, not just during there will be ups and downs, but
yeah,
motivating yourself is the one that will always keep us going.
yeah,
And
you are right.
yeah, when you travel to a new country, I always say this in video, things may not be all red carpet and cherry on the while, but things will become fine as you motivate yourself, and you are the one who should be there for you, and
Yeah,
and pursuing the with perseverance is something that will always pay out, especially in Canada, that we have seen that things will, like you said, how the university was helpful in terms of extending the deadline for paying the fees. Like, people here are kind enough to support, not greedy to make just money, but people are also kind and supportive, like the circle
yeah,
that you are speaking, the help that you are getting from seniors. So everything plays a role in making oneself better, and also get landing that fine job
Yeah.
and getting that offer, right?
Yeah.
Great, wonderful, Naveen.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot for sharing
Yeah. Thanks.
such a great
Sure. Sure.
insights with viewers
Yeah.
today.
Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.